Direct strike of potentially catastrophic and life-threatening hurricane expected late tonight and early Monday. Rush protective measures to completion. A hurricane warning is in effect for southeast Louisiana and coastal Mississippi. The following is a list of watches and warning in effect for the area. A hurricane warning is in effect from east of Morgan City east to the Alabama-Florida border area. This includes the metro New Orleans area and the Mississippi coast. An inland hurricane warning is also in effect for areas away from the coast. A tornado watch is in effect through 2 a.m. Monday. At 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the center of Hurricane Katrina was located near latitude 26.9 north, longitude 89.0 west, or about 150 miles southeast of the mouth of the Mississippi River. Maximum sustained winds are near 165 miles per hour. Hurricane Katrina is a Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Some minor fluctuations in strength is possible during the next 24 hours. However, Katrina is expected to make landfall as a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, packing sustained winds of 160 miles per hour. Hurricane...
Hello folks, by now you're probably wondering what all this drama was about. Well, the other day we had a Hurricane Isaac kind of blow up the west coast of Florida. It puts a lot of scare in a lot of people. Some people had they had to bug out for a couple of days. Like people in New Orleans, they get scared, they take off. That's why it's always good to have a 3-day emergency food storage kit prepared and ready to go at all times. I got my kit, and I'm prepared to show you what's in it today. Well, the first thing that you should probably have an emergency. But what I have in my kit would be different than what you have in your kit. Everybody's kit is personal, it's different, everybody has different needs and different wants. What I'm talking about is like, in Florida I get a lot of hurricanes blowing through here, and I might have to get out of here for a couple of days. Live out of my car, not this one, me and my girlfriend, we have a town and country, we have a couple of kids. We have a kit made up for each one of us, and each one of us has our own personal needs that we have to address, and our kits are built around those needs. If we have to take off and go march it out into the woods or something, good pair of hiking boots, like you see right here, these are indispensable. Some people might want sneakers. I like the hiking boots. I think they're rugged, they're going to last a long time. Defense. We'll get that in a minute. Let's just start disassembling my kit, and then we'll kind of go over everything as we as we pull it out, pull it apart. I was reluctant to do this video because, there's just so much stuff here, and it's just going to make a big mess of this car, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to put it back together. But after Hurricane Isaac, even through here, I have a video on my YouTube channel of my girlfriend and I. She owns a daycare, and we had to go pick up kids from school, and what it was like just to go pick up kids from school, and it wasn't even a hurricane, it wasn't even a tropical storm, it was just like torrential rains and flooding. And then I said, I got to make that video. I've been looking to make the video, and today's the day I'm doing it. A week ago, the hurricane passed, but it's raining right now. But hey, let's just get to it. Stop. These videos can be pretty boring, and I can be pretty boring. What do I have here? Okay, well, I showed you my boots. Let's go over. Oh yeah, this here's my microphone, by the way. I'm not very good sound. If you're gonna bug out, you're going to have like multiple layers or multiple levels, I should say, of gear. The first thing you should have is your EDC. This is the Maxpedition fat tub of shit, fat ass, fat something, fat EDC. I did a review on this. I should do another one because I upgraded a little bit. But this is your first line of defense. Well, part of your first line of defense. This you're always going to have with you. My friends call it they call it my man purse or something. Yeah, you call it whatever you want. I call it the burl. It's got all guy stuff in here. But what's in here is, again, just general EDC stuff. Fire redundancy. Start a fire with my hand sanitizer. Plus, I can also, sanitize my hands with it. I got a lighter in here. Back here, I got basic first aid. I showed you that in my other video. I got an extra knife. This is I love this knife. This is the Kershaw Oh So Sweet. I got another knife in my pocket. I'm not a knife nut, by the way, but I do believe in having extra knives around. Not because I think I'm going to, start killing all the zombies, but I open a lot of boxes. I open a lot of, I open a lot of wrapping. So it's just, have a fucking knife around, But, you got to be sensible about this prepping bit. You don't want to be, acting like, you're driving home and you can start killing zombies and stuff, because that's just fucking stupid. What you want to prepare for is, like your neighbors. Just this morning, I drove off to work, and as soon as I drove off to work, my girlfriend's son's bicycle was stolen. I think it was some douchebags over there across the street. People are just grabbing stuff, and they're going to sell it for scrap. And a lawnmower was stolen out of my driveway. It's probably my fault for leaving things in the driveway, but times are changing. Just a couple of years ago, well, this is Florida. Florida is generally a criminal state anyway, but with that said, if it's not nailed down in Florida, pretty much consider it gone. But I still shouldn't have to worry about people coming into your driveway 6:30 in the morning, taking a kid's bicycle. That is pretty much new. What I was talking about as being a criminal state, if you're a contractor and if you leave a loon and a ladder in your truck, back up on Long Island, I didn't have to worry about that stuff. People just aren't thieves over there that I know of, not where I live. But I know a bunch of guys who had tools stolen out of their truck just because they were just too lazy to bring it in one night, and then douchebag across the street, comes in and takes a shit, when you're sleeping. So with that said, where was I going with all this? I don't know. Security is very important, and you should always have your 9 around. 9s are, the front for the whole family, so make sure everybody has a 9. That's your first line of defense with your EDC kit. Okay? That I would take with me. I would put together this Fanny Pack here. Fanny Pack, right now these are empty, okay, but I would fill these up with water if I had to. Remember, this video is about 3 days, about 3 days survival. Living out of your car or living in the woods with your car nearby, that type of thing. A hurricane came by, we just get out of here, go up north for a little while, and just come back. But if I had to go on a hike anyway, if I had to leave my car, I would take my water, I would take my 9, I would take my EDC, and I would take my first aid kit. Okay, and in this first aid kit, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'll take it apart for you. This is not the Max Edition. This is a pain in the ass. No, I'm just gonna leave it on. This is the Max Edition. Fat tub of shit, whatever it's called. It was like $25. This was like $5 in Walmart. I don't see the quality really being that much different. I did like that because I saw some reviews on it, and there's a lot of gearheads out there. Get the Max Edition Fat EDC. That's what it's called, a Fat EDC. But I don't know. It's all Chinese crap as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now in this is my first aid kit. I would say general first aid kit, but my general first aid is in my EDC. Okay, again, I got a review on that. You want to check it out. This is a little more detailed. Okay, got some quick clot. Okay, that's very important. You should always have this around, even if you're just bicycling, have this around. Got some antibacterial wet ones. Honestly, I put this in. I'm so sure nobody's around. I put this in there so I guess I have to wipe my ass. Come on, man. Wipe and throw it away. Bears do it, right? This is a cold pack. Okay, you know what that is? More disinfecting wipes in case you really gotta go. Now this is disinfecting wipes. You know what those are for. And then comes the Neosporin and the this is to keep bugs away, I think. Yeah, this is like citronella oil, okay? It's starting to leak, I don't know. More bullshit. Tons of Band-Aids, Again, general first aid. I'll probably get, more Neosporin and that type of stuff. What's in here? Here's some gauze pads. I'll add to this as I go, but I don't really feel the need to. If I do feel the need, I'll just add more stuff. I'll put the ace bandage in there, not just in case I get a sprained ankle or something, but in case I need a tourniquet. I should replace this because it's not really the quality ace bandage. It's some cheap Walmart knockoff Chinese shit. So how do you think I feel about Chinese shit? Not too much, huh? This is becoming a nightmare, so Did we do this? No. Let me just zip this up real quick. Again, this $5. Don't buy a Max Expedition, you know, for a first aid kit. Don't spend this. The quality's about the same. Maybe quality's a little bit better on this. This is 25 bucks. This is $5. Do the math. In here again, this is my Fanny Pack. I would have 2 bottles of water, which I will fill up. This I would have in my person. That's a mess kit. Okay, pot pan type of crap. Fire starting. Okay. If I get separated from my fire starting capabilities, I have redundancy. Waterproof matches, and this is one of those, like a barbecue log starter. You know, it's actually, you know that Duraflame you know, logs you put in your fireplace. It's kind of the same thing. It's a chunk of that. Okay, but this is actually fire starter, they call it. But what it is it's the same shit as that thing. Okay, put that back in here. And here's a poncho. Okay, starts to rain. I got my poncho. You know, it's just a poncho. Nothing fancy, just a poncho. I have another poncho in another kit, which I'm going to show you right now. And the reason why I have that, well, I'll explain it to you when I pull it out. But this is the next level of my 3-day bug out. I'll go in here, I got my thing. Okay, I'm good to go. Now, you saw the EDC, you saw that. Okay, the Fanny Pack. Next, I would have this, and this would be this is in case I'm hoofing it. This would be with me at all times if it could. Optimum, to have it with you all the times. Just kind of welcome it like this. Okay. I'm actually going to replace this. I think it's just a tad too small. I like them with a pocket in front, so I can stick a 9 in there. In case I have to draw it, I can draw it out real quick. But for now, this is what I got. This actually it was my gym bag. I used to go to the gym. Obviously, I was in a lot better shape when I was going to the gym. This is just 40 deep. Try to speed this up. Okay, and here I have an extra 9. If this bag gets taken from me, they will take my 9. Okay, but this one will get it back. If they don't get it back, then you have to deal with Black Betty. Black Betty will get it back. So don't have to worry about anybody getting my gun. There ain't nobody getting it. It might drop on the floor, but ain't nobody getting it. MRE. Tuna. It's gotta be gross. Hey, but you know, just in case. I have a quart of water. A quart of water in there. And inside is a canteen cup. I'm gonna have to speed this video up a little bit. Canteen cup. Okay? Goes with the folding stove. This Coleman, it's not really Coleman, it's Coglans, I can't even pronounce it. With the sterno, it should heat up 1 cup of water in about 5 minutes. I think that's bullshit. It takes longer than that. I had like a cup and a half, 2 cups of water in this cup. Trying that last night. It took like almost 15 minutes. But you know what? It heated up anyway, and I can make my coffee. Okay? I got extra ammo. Gotta have extra ammo. And I got extra ammo for Black Betty. Black Betty's my go-to. And that's another thing. If I have a bigger kit, you know, I'm gonna build a. I think this is 32 inches long or something similar. I'll be able to stick it right into the bag and take it with me. This poncho, this extra poncho, in case I have to build a shelter. Okay, I got my hat. I got more hand sanitizer. Again, it's about redundancy, starting fires. Extra shirt. Extra socks. Weather radio.
Urban areas such as highways.
Okay, weather radio. GPS, find your bearings. Binoculars. Gets to cut down some dry wood, light a fire. More ammo. I have a lot of ammo in there. Some booze. Gotta take your booze with you. Because you're gonna be out for 3 days, you know. And you're gonna want to get a little happy. You want to start a fire, and you know you're going to even if it's not hot outside, you know, just having a campfire around is comforting. And you can have your kids there, you know, you have a 12-year-old girl, they're kind of whiny, you know. You might have a whiny boy or something with you, you know, maybe your wife whines or your girlfriend, whatever. You know, it's just good to have a campfire around just to keep everybody, just so everybody shuts the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. It's all about shutting the fuck up, which not too many people do these days. Okay, so that was that. Put this crap back in here. See, I knew it was going to be a mess. Oh wait, I didn't get to this side yet. Let me get to this. On this side, I got some, I got a bar of soap. Again, this is my go-to fire starting capability. I trust this to light every time. You know, but everybody's like, oh, you're going to have the flint striker and all that other bullshit. I got it, okay? I don't know why I got it. I know that's going to work. Believe me, more than anything, that's going to work. More storm-proof matches. This is some dryer lint, okay, like tinder. Is that flint steel, more Chinese, barely even works. More Chinese bullshit. And here's that, I just love the smell of these. Here's that sawdust log thing I was talking about before. Okay, more of that. Okay? Now, oh, this is a faux wallet I call, fake wallet. It's got some old ID in here. I will put this in my pocket. If I get robbed, I will give them this. There's no money in it. I might keep $10 in here or something. But you give them this, and you won't have to show them Black Betty, you know. But you know, if you need to show them Black Betty, show them Black Betty. But give them this first. You don't want to shoot nobody because then you have to wait around for the cops to come and all that other stuff, and there'd be a big mess on the floor. There'd be bullet holes everywhere. You know, you just want to avoid it. Okay. More ammo. Man, I got a lot of ammo in here. That's more ammo. It's an emergency whistle. You know, if you show somebody Black Betty, you know, go, hey, stop. I'll show you again. You know, it's an emergency whistle. You know, that's what. This is probably your most important thing right here. This is the Altoid Survival Kit. Now, many people on YouTube have done reviews of the Altoid Survival Kit. Some people have whistles in them. Some people have Band-Aids in them. Some people have ammunition in them. But, you know, if you got a girlfriend around, my kit is completely different. Okay, my kit, again, if you have a girlfriend around, this is why it's really important. Because it's really made for the women, too, you know. Altoids, you open it up, and it's got, you're not going to believe this, but it has wintergreen mints in it. That's right, my Altoid tin has Altoids in it. Don't tell nobody. All right, that was this part. This is the next level of my 3-day kit. I told you it was going to make a mess. What a nightmare. Let me get rid of some of this shit. All right. Now, also in your kit, you can have, obviously, you're going to have water. You can have a 3-gallon bottle. Remember, a gallon per day, but I like to have a little bit extra. I got 5 gallons here. I have a gallon a day to drink. If it's really hot, I'm going to be drinking more. If I need to wash, which of course I will need to wash, I have more water. I have 5 gallons for 3 days. Everybody recommends, FEMA recommends, I believe, a gallon a day. I have more than that. I think it's responsible to have 5 gallons per person for 3 days. So let me get rid of this. All right, now we get to the food portion, the best portion of it all. I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to show you this kit by taking it out and laying everything out than it is to put it back in. Because putting this kit back together again is it's a bit of work. In fact, you know, my girlfriend packed it and I unpacked it making this video, and then something happened, so I now have to redo it. I can't get this bottle back in. This is a typical bucket that you get at the supermarket. You know, they get flour, they get coleslaw, and all that stuff in these food grade buckets. You get them for free. It's 3.5 gallons. Honestly, I think I'll probably do better with a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, like $4, you know, with the bucket and the lid, $4.50, $5, something like that. This is packed pretty tight. And, you know, when you're bugging out with this type of stuff for 3 days, and you're going to take your food storage and you're going to put it in your car or wherever you're bugging out to, and it's just going to sit there. So it's not like something you can be lugging around all over the place. But let's just cut to the chase and show you what's inside this kit and why I have this stuff in here. First of all, when you pop this open, everything here was tightly packed. It is kind of tightly packed. If you find any room when you're building your kit, put something in there that's important. I had some room in my kit. Although I keep my 5 gallons of water with me, I also got extra water bottles. If that gets stolen, my 5 gallons of water gets stolen, I lose it, I dump it on the floor, it all spills out, the dog eats it, whatever it happens to be, I still have some emergency water left until I get to some. I'm not really a fan of the freeze-dried food stuff, but you know, this is instant oatmeal. You know, I don't want to use my water for my food, but in this case, I got some breakfast here. I got 3 days worth of breakfast in oatmeal form. Just add a little water to it, heat it up in my Coleman stove, which I showed you, and I got breakfast. But other than that, I think that's the only thing that's really, you know, add water to type of food, you know, like a freeze-dried type of food. I think this is the only, it's not really freeze-dried, but you get my drift. Everything else has got, I don't really need water for processing. If something happens to my water, I made sure that I'm still able to survive. I'm still able to eat. I can eat this rice. It's got water in it. I don't have to add water to it. Again, if I lose my water, I'll be screwed. So all this is, I just have to eat this up. I don't even have to heat it up. I can just eat it right out of the bag. I got a couple of rices. I've had some room in my kit, so I got some deodorant. I got some comfort food in here. Everybody in the family has one of these buckets, and they're all kind of tailored to their needs. What I have in my kit is not in everybody else's kit. I did make sure I have some, again, we all have comfort food though, and crackers and stuff, something to munch on. If we have to hike it, you know, we keep some crackers in. It keeps our spirits up, keeps my energy up. More water. I'm going to try to go through this real quick because this video is really getting kind of long. You'd be surprised how many people left out instant coffee. I got some dried fruits, apricots. This is mixed berries. A couple of kids in the house, you like beef jerky. I don't like beef jerky, but I do love pepperoni. Again, add some room. I put more crackers in there, cheese crackers, some energy shots. I got some Listerine. Got some trail mix. This I add to the water bottles, gives it some flavor. I was able to stuff in my utensils. I got some mac and cheese. Again, I don't have to add water to this. I got some more hand sanitizer if I run out. It's all about redundancy. I got some more water, some more energy shots. Now I get to the food portion, the real food portion. Some toothbrushes. What the hell? Oh, my girlfriend stuck this in. It smells pretty good. It's some body spray. Maybe you'll be out for a couple of days. You know what I mean? Let's see. I got some more toothbrushes. I got the, again, this is the chunky. I do not need to heat this up if I can't. I can eat this right out of the can, and it's got water in it for processing. I don't have to add water to this. I can eat this and survive. I got 2 cans of that. I got some, you know, canned fruit, pineapples and whatnot. I got some cheeseburger macaroni, you know, what is it, strip RID? You know, you get my drift. And this is how I made up my kit. I had 3 days worth of this stuff. Anytime you find that you have some room in between the cans, stick something in there. Again, you're not carrying this thing around. This is going to stay put. So it only makes sense to, if you have room, fill it up with things that are going to either make you more comfortable or help you survive. In this case, it was matches. There's little toothbrushes. These little, you know what I'm talking about. You don't have to go all day on it. You know exactly what's going on here. So this is my food storage, or whatever, 3-day food kit. You might have a better kit. You might have something better in mind. If you do, please tell me. I'd like to know about it. Because Lord knows I'm not the smartest man in the world. And well, you know, we all fall into hard times. We all get ourselves into some kind of trouble. And we need to help each other get out of it somehow. So this is what I have, and let me see what you have, okay? I'm going to try to wrestle putting this back in. And with that said, good luck to you, and peace, Thanks for watching.